So let's say that our hypothetical teenager here has the minimum amount of coverage that's required by law in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me that if that teenager has that minimum policy, the most you're going to get from that policy is $15,000?
Yeah, that's his limit.
What if your medical bills are way, way more than $15,000?
Then it's on me. I mean, there's that saying, you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. How am I going to get money out of him if he doesn't have anything, that teenager?
What about the government? Doesn't the government step in at that point in time if the kid doesn't have enough money, and the government will pay you?
I don't know what country you live in, but...
Well, that doesn't happen here.
I haven't seen it happen here.
So you're in a pretty tough spot there in that situation then.
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm responsible for my well-being and my protection, and hopefully as an agent myself, and I work with clients, I'm giving them that advice, that counsel that they need to make sure they're protected in situations like that, which they can't control.
If you want to proactively take responsibility for yourself, recognizing that you've got this risk, you drive on the road with everybody else.
Yeah.
And you can't control how much insurance that our hypothetical teenager is buying. That's out of your control.
That's right.
So what's the responsible thing to do to take care of yourself here and your family?
Going back to that situation of the minimum state required limits, that's even not a guarantee that they're going to even have coverage. There is no guarantee that individual that hits you, that teenage driver, even has insurance. They could be breaking the law and not having insurance here in Arizona, at least.
Well, then does the government step in and pay?
No, still doesn't.
Okay.
It's funny because you think if they require a law to have insurance and they don't have it, somehow there would be a way to claim on that, but there's not.
I ask those questions, though, because I've been through these situations enough times to know what the answer to the question is, but I also have been through the situation enough times with clients to know that there is a belief among people that, hey, if something really bad happens, the government will come in and take care of it. But that is actually not the case.
No, in fact, the only time I've seen that happen, and it wasn't for a liability claim, we see that unfortunately happen in flood cities where you have hurricanes or Katrina and New Orleans and so forth. The government has come in with help to help rebuild property, not for any injury done, bodily injury, but to rebuild property. That's the only time I've ever seen the government come in, and that was for property damage only, and that was due to a natural disaster.
Okay.
When it comes to individual, my car, my well-being, my person, it's up to me.